What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So I think it was 2 days ago I uploaded a video on how people were making a fortune of gold on the Mage Tower challenges, and this is an update video of new ways that I've discovered that people are making millions upon millions on, and some news in regards to the Mage Tower. So before we dive into the specifics, I do want to mention that you guys can still get the 0 to 10 million gold guide, and by using the code Shadowlands, you can even get it for 50% off. So it's an in-depth gold guide that will tell you pretty much what to do even before you start making gold, and then step by step what you should do all the way until you're in 10 million gold, right? So also, whenever the next expansion comes out, I'm going to update the book, and you guys will receive every single update that I do in the future for free as long as you've bought the book. So you don't have to worry about the book being outdated and me releasing a new one for the next expansion. Same book, if you've bought it already or if you're thinking about buying it now, any future expansion for retail will be updated and you guys will receive the version for free. So you can find it linked down below in the description, but also at the pinned comments. So in my previous video, I got a lot of good tips from the comment section, so that was absolutely great. So kudos and credits to everyone who helped out the community in the comment section of the previous video on how they make gold with the Mage Tower. So that's what we're going to talk about today, and I'm going to show you some examples as well. Now, when it comes to news of the Mage Tower, the first really cool news about Mage Tower is that Blizzard listened to the community and they are extending the Mage Tower. It's actually gonna be live until the first week of January. So the 4th of January is when the Mage Tower is gonna end. So that just means that we have even more time to complete the challenges, and even better, we have even more time to make gold on the Mage Tower, because it's super popular. A lot of people are coming back to the expansion or to the game just to do Mage Tower, and people want to do it. Most people want to do it on multiple classes as well, especially enough classes so they can get the mount that you can get from Mage Tower. Another thing that is worth mentioning that I didn't mention in the previous video is that some nerfs are or will already occur right now. So pretty much I talked about the gems from Burning Crusade, and Blizzard is looking into this. They're gonna do several adjustments and bug fixes to the Mage Tower, and the TBC gems is going to be one of them. I did mention that in the previous video of a way of making gold. It's still valid right now because Blizzard hasn't done anything about it, but they will. And also with the trinkets from the Legion time walking, right? And then they're also going to do an adjustment on something that I didn't mention, and that was the Crusader weapon enchant. So people were making fortunes selling the Crusader weapon enchant because it was extremely bugged. It was way too OP. There wasn't even enough Crusader orbs on the auction house because people were mass crafting these and selling them like hotcakes. It was absolutely insane. That is also being nerfed. But something that isn't being nerfed that I want to talk, well, not right now at least, that people have been making gold on since day one of the Mage Tower, that's the crafted Gladiator gear. So I got a picture right here from Hecons on Twitter, and in less than I think he said something like in 54 seconds he sold for 300,000 gold, and now he uploaded another picture to Twitter where he sold for 691,000 gold in crafted Gladiator gear. Now there's a couple of things you do need to keep in mind when you're crafting these. So you don't have to make gold on the crafted items themselves. You can also make gold on the materials, because the materials skyrocketed now with the Mage Tower, since everyone wants to craft these items. But in order to craft the crafted Glad items, you need to upgrade the item level of them by using Relic of the Past. So you have to use Relic of the Past 4 or 5, otherwise they're going to be too low level. By using crafting the Gladiator items and using Relic of the Past 4 or 5 on them is absolutely insane. It is super, super strong, but there's also a lot of competition selling him, so you do have to do undercuts. But I'm going to show you an example of me selling some mats needed to craft the Glad. And you guys could see, I'm selling Magnificent Hide for 2,000 gold each, rather than like 200 gold each. I sold 3,000 exotic leather for right above 100,000 gold, 97k after cuts. Also sold some bolt of made windwheel cloth that's needed for the tailoring items as well. It was like 123,000 gold in less than 10 minutes of just selling the materials. I also have more of all that I just showed right now, plus ghost iron bars in the auction house, priced super high. So there's one downside though to the crafted glide items, and that is if you want to craft the items, there's like a 1-day cooldown on learning each item. So if you guys aren't familiar with crafting like Pandaria Gladiator gear, pretty much the only way to get the new patterns for the crafted glad gear is by doing a daily cooldown craft. And each day you're 100% guaranteed to learn a new craft that you don't already know. So I can show you right here, like I'm lucky because I have every single one of my crafting tunes for each expansion. But these items right here, these crafted glad items, you do need to add like Relic of the Past 4 or 5 to them, otherwise they're not going to be good at all. But in order to craft these bad boys right here, you do need to have well, you do need to do the cooldown crafts, the 1-day cooldown crafts, like the balanced trillium ingot. Like this is going to give me a new craft if I didn't already have all of them. And also the lightning steel ingot would also give me a new craft. So I think it's contenders for a balanced trillium and lightning steel will learn you the crafted glad. And it's the same thing for each profession, like leatherworking, tailoring, blacksmithing. It's the exact same thing. You can learn one new craft daily. So like right now, since we have until the 4th of January, I would still focus on this, like just starting to discover these patterns so you can craft them now with the Crafter's Mark or Relic of the Past 4 and 5 on it, and capitalize on the items that you do actually, well, that you actually can craft. But also having a big focus on the materials needed to craft these items. That's also bringing in a lot of gold, like I showed you guys. So if you have any more tips on how you make gold with Mage Tower, let me know down below in the comment section. And that's pretty much it for today's video. So thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide. Thank you so much to everyone who has already purchased the gold guide and the positive feedback on it. It means the world to me. So thank you so much for that. But yes, that is pretty much it for now. Now I'm going to get busy, do some more crafts. Already have a lot of crafts up on the auction house. And I'm also super busy just farming the materials so I can do the crafts myself and also sell super expensive materials. But that's it for now. Thank you all and see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.